Imagine being told, just days before the first bell rings, that your high school no longer exists, at least not where you left it. That's the gut punch thousands of Horizons High families in Shawnee Mission felt when they opened their inboxes this week. The culprit? Not a fire, not a flood, but invisible chemical fumes so stubborn they've hijacked an entire campus. But here's where it gets controversial. Some parents are quietly asking whether the district's slow-motion response is really about safety or about avoiding a costly lawsuit. Others argue the district is being refreshingly transparent. Which side are you on? Let's rewind. Last spring, Horizons High, nestled on Lamar Avenue near Johnson Drive in Mission, Kansas, started smelling like a freshly painted highway tunnel. Roofers had been patching leaks with industrial sealants, and the vapors crept indoors, clinging to lockers, desks, even gym mats. Students complained of headaches and nausea. Teachers reported watering eyes. By May, classes were shuffled into district offices and Shawnee Mission North's gym, a logistical circus of folding tables and extension cords. Contractors took one whiff and delivered the bad news. The patch job was pointless. The entire roof had to go. Cue a domino effect of delays, cost overruns, and a calendar that refused to cooperate. Fast forward to this week. Superintendent Michael Schumacher's email landed like a thunderclap. Horizons will open the 2025-26 year not on Lamar Avenue, but at Indian Creek School, a mothballed middle school turned Swiss Army knife building on 103rd Street near Row in Overland Park. Picture lockers sized for 12-year-olds suddenly housing teenagers, science labs retrofitted from old art rooms, and a parking lot that hasn't seen a full student body since the early 2000s. And this is the part most people miss. Indian Creek isn't just a spare building. It's a symbol of how districts quietly juggle real estate chess when budgets tighten. Some applaud the move as resourceful. Others see it as proof that Kansas public schools are being nickel-and-dined into oblivion. The district's official line? We're starting over, literally. Crews are ripping off the old Horizons roof and installing a brand new one, a process expected to drag well into fall. Out of what Schumacher calls an abundance of caution, no human will step inside Horizons until every last whiff of solvent is gone. Translation, parents should brace for a semester, maybe longer, of altered bus routes, packed lunches eaten in unfamiliar cafeterias, and prom photos taken under fluorescent lights that once illuminated 8th grade algebra. To calm nerves, Shawnee Mission hired Children's Mercy Environmental Health Division to sniff around. Their report reads like a thriller. Airborne chemicals at 4 times normal levels. Compounds usually found in gasoline, paint thinner, and industrial glue. The kicker? These molecules can loiter for months, embedding themselves in ceiling tiles and HVAC ducts like unwelcome houseguests. Schumacher's letter ends with an apology and a promise. We'll get everyone back to 5,900 Lamar as soon as possible. Yet no one can say exactly when that will be. Meanwhile, teachers are boxing up textbooks, IT staff are rewiring Wi-Fi at Indian Creek, and students are wondering if their senior lockers will still be theirs when, if, they return. So here's the debate starter. Is the district's ultra-cautious approach a masterclass in student safety, or an overreaction that's disrupting education and draining taxpayer dollars? Could a faster, cheaper containment plan have worked? And what happens if the new roof still smells next spring? Drop your take below. Agree, disagree, or bring receipts. Because somewhere in Kansas, a teenager is Googling how to survive a school that keeps moving. And the rest of us are deciding what kind of support that kid deserves.